Hey everybody, how's it going? And welcome back to another Soul Hunters video. Today, I have a special video for you guys. I get this question all the time. Hey, worst, who should I awaken right now? Between this guy and this guy, who should I awaken first? Alright, so I finally have come up with the answer for you guys. That's right, these top 10 heroes I'm going to give you now are the top 10 awakened heroes. So once I've said it, it's done deal. You must awaken these top 10 heroes first. There's no choice about it. I'm just kidding with you guys. These are my opinion top 10 awakened heroes that I feel you should awaken first before you do the others. But it's not set in stone. You guys can go with whoever you want. And from my experience, I'm going to base this off of, you know, usability. If I can use a hero in multiple areas, that makes them a little bit more valuable than somebody else who maybe you can use just for one purpose. I'll explain what I mean a little bit later, alright? So for this one, I am not including Killjoy or Avior because obviously I've not awakened them yet. They just came out right now, so I'm not including those two. So without those two, we have 24 heroes to awaken. So alright, so let's not waste any more time. Let's get right to this with number 10. Number 10, woohoo! Alright, and the number 10 awakened hero are the Lee twins, guys. That's right, these girls are very strong. All right, they're very useful, and it's kind of like getting the best of both worlds. Let's just put it at that. I mean, who doesn't want two girls when you can, you know, who wants one when you can have two, right? That's the whole point. You have the dark side, the light side. The white one is going to heal you, the dark one is going to kill you. That's always how I look at it. But you got damage and healing. Most of their abilities are pretty much separated. The first one, awakened one, they separate completely. I'm not going to go into abilities right now, but I just want to let you guys know they are the 10 ranked heroes. All right, they are very useful in the arena. All right, there's plenty of teams you can use them for in the arena. They're also really useful in the Hall of Legend. That's right, you can use them in Hall of Legend. They are particularly good in Crusher, right? Don't forget, use them in Crusher. You will not be disappointed. So the number 10 is the Lee twins. Number 9. Hey, that's better than 10. Coming in at number 9 is the beautiful alien Ethera. All right, I call her beautiful because of her big brain. That's right, check it out. Look at her big brain there. It's so big and wonderful. But this girl is actually really good, guys. She's amazing. Her ability to dodge attacks is like none other. Only Ezio can rival her dodge ability there. But she also dishes out a ton of damage. Her ultimate will completely seal the opponents in a sphere, and then she just goes to work pounding them out. Alright, these are her stats pretty much at orange +2 without one item. She's really good in arena teams. Alright, she's very useful. You can find a lot of arena teams for her, and also she's great for the Crucible of Fire. Right, you can definitely use her in the Crucible of Fire. I do not recommend her really in the Hall of Legend. She has no place in the Hall of Legend, and a lot of raids she's not really too good at either, right? But pretty much Arena and Crucible of Fire, she will not let you down. So she's my number 9 ranked hero. Number 8, that's great. And coming in at number 8 is Dr. Zeno. That's right, this guy is very underrated in my opinion. I feel like a lot of people do not give him much love, me included. Check it out, I've left him at orange +1. I should be having him at orange +2, but even right now, this guy is very useful, guys. Once you get to late game, I'm level 100 right now. Once you get to the late game, what you'll realize is that you need certain heroes for certain spots, meaning in Hall of Legend, in the arena. One hero will make a big difference in your rankings, alright? And this guy is that guy. He's very useful in the Hall of Legend. Alright, you can definitely use him in the Hall of Legend for Haruk. He does really good at. He also does very good at the not Crusher. Who am I thinking of? Drago. He does great in Drago as well. So those are the things that this guy is really good at. You can definitely also use him in the arena. His mental force field ability will increase magic armor for all of your allies, so that definitely comes in handy. Alright, so Dr. Zeno I feel is underrated, but not in my eyes right now because I'm ranking him at number 8 awakened hero. Do not sleep on Dr. Zeno. Number 7 is better than 8. Alright, and the number 7 awakened hero, as you can see, is Cognac or Cognac. I'm not sure how to say that, but the lovable walrus here, this guy is a killer beast. All right, let me just tell you guys, this guy is great. He freezes your opponent a lot. He's got crazy crowd control. He'll freeze them up a lot. He'll confuse them. His awakened ability will allow him to throw a penguin, a flying penguin at the enemy, or a fish, whatever he does, and it'll definitely confuse them. It'll charm them, and if their magic attack is higher than their physical attack, then it will silence them. So he does a lot of things in the battlefield. And don't forget, this guy is especially really good for the boss in chapter 15. All right, this guy will definitely help you out with her, I promise. So his penguin skills and his fish skills will put him at number 7 in the awakened heroes, and I really like this guy. Don't forget to awaken your Cognac. Oh no, number 6. Now at number 6 we have another ice beast here, and this is the ice dragon Arcturus. Arcturus is really good, guys, especially in the arena. All right, once Arcturus is awakened, he becomes a lot more powerful, because with his awakened skill, this guy will give a barrier to your weakest ally. If you haven't used him before, in the middle of a battle, what happens is his ice barrier will shield one of your weakest allies that's about to die, all right, for a good amount of time, 4 to 5 seconds, which usually gives him, your team enough time for him to survive a little bit longer, right? It's very useful in the arena. He's very good in the arena. You don't want to really use him in raids, or you don't really want to use him in the Hall of Legend, all right? In the prophecy pool for Polaris, this guy is also really good, all right? So Arcturus is my number 6th awakened hero, and you don't want to miss on this guy's awakening, because it's very good. Number 5 is still alive. All right, coming in at number 5 is Tholen. Now you might be asking, Worst, you really are the worst effing gamer. I mean, come on, Tholen is a freaking beast. He's got to be higher on the rankings, but I have him at number 5, guys, because the other guys are just so much better. Let's just talk about Tholen really quickly here. Now Tholen is, I feel like, he's one of the king, not the king, because Bloodspear is the king of raids, but this guy is very important in the raids, all right? Very important. I mean, right now, his usability is probably number 1 in the whole game. I feel like he's more usable than any other hero in the game. He's great in the arena, great in Epic Arena. He's great in Hall of Legends. You can use him in multiple Hall of Legends. This guy is terrific in raids. A lot of the top teams that are doing the top damage, they're using him in raids, and you can also use him in the Crucible of Fire. I mean, how much more usability do you need? He's very good. Doesn't dish out the most damage, but what he really does is he summons his little wolverines, his wolves there, that come in and restore a lot of energy to your team. All right, so I love Tholen. I use him all the time. Be sure to upgrade your Tholen and be sure to awaken him. All right, this guy is number 5 on my list, and let's move on to the top 4. Number 4 is a whore. All right, so the reason why Tholen was 5 is because I got Ezio at number 4 here. Ezio was starting to fall off there for a while until they released the Sith Lord Black Ezio here, and this guy is incredibly beastie. His I love the upgrade in his new wardrobe that he's sporting. I love that a lot, and he is really good, guys. This guy is definitely worthy of the number 4 awakened hero list, because with the awakening now, he is able to increase his physical attack every time he dishes out damage, and you know what his ultimate does? It just keeps attacking, so his power is always going up every time he uses his ultimate. All right, so it works perfectly with him. He dodges a ton of attacks. Pretty much every physical attack he'll dodge. He does have some weaknesses to being trapped and magic damage, but his strength for the Hall of Legend is really overweighed by his weakness to getting trapped. All right, so he's very good in a lot of the Hall of Legend bosses now. Pretty much all of them this guy is good at. I'm sure he's great in a lot of the raids as well. You can use him in the Crucible of Fire, and certainly you can use him in your Epic Arena teams, because this guy will come in handy in a lot of teams. All right, so Ezio is number 4. Let's see who's at number 3. Number 3 is for me. All right, so coming in at number 3 is Arachna, the Poison Lady. or the Spider Empress, if you want to call her that. Arachna comes in at number 3 because this girl is Ezio's probably biggest weakness. And also another reason why she's number 3 is because she's a lot better than a lot of these other heroes when it comes to the arena. She is very, very good in the arena, guys. Before her awakening, she was actually very useless, one of the worst heroes in the game. But after her awakening, she just jumped to the top. One of the best arena heroes completely in the game, alright? She completely took over the arena once she was awakened. She's still very useful in the arena, but she's not as useful in the Hall of Legend or the raids as much. So I just had a quick change of mind as I'm doing this right now. So I'm moving Arachna down 1 spot to number 4, and all of a sudden Ezio moves up to number 3 because of his usability. Just like that, guys, I changed my mind. Arachna is great, but I'm putting her at number 4 because I feel like Ezio, his Hall of Legend superiority is so much better that this guy belongs number 3. All right, now let's move on to number 2. Number 2, Skidly Doo. Alright, and rounding out the top 2 awakened heroes in the game right now, guys, is Dokras. Believe it or not, Dokras is, well, he's obviously on my top rank, so he's one of the 2 best heroes in the game right now. That's right, this guy becomes so great when he's awakened. At first, I did not like it at all because his awakening will cause him to not even be on the battlefield. The weird thing is he's not even on the battlefield most of the time. So he'll stay in the back. He's farming in the background, meditating, whatever he's doing, alright? His minions still come out, but his stats are just increasing, alright? So he's in the back, increasing magic attack, increasing all of his stats. His energy, though, still goes up. So his energy is going up. He's not even on the battlefield. He's not losing any health. And then all of a sudden, he'll unleash a massive, attack for his ultimate, which will hit every single hero one by one. Every single opponent's hero. The more opponent heroes he hits, the greater the power. So by the time he's hitting the 4th and 5th hero, they're pretty much dead because the power is so great. Alright, he's great in arena right now. Pretty much every arena team right now has to have Dokras in it, I feel. And because he's so great in the arena, he's not really great in the raids or in the Hall of Legend, but he's so great in the arena that this guy all of a sudden, jumps up to number 2 in the awakening heroes. He's also really good in Prophecy Pool, Havoc, alright? Don't forget that. So this guy's number 2. Can you guess who the number 1 awakened hero is? Number 1, it's the best. That's right, you guessed it right, guys. It's the Protector of the Light, the beautiful Seraphine, and she's definitely mighty fine. Seraphine is a beast. Not only does she look good, because she's taking my attention away with those breasts, but this girl packs a mean punch.
Checkmate. Oops. Sorry. I didn't do that on purpose. I meant to stop before hitting you, but your momentum carried my fist into your...
What I mean by that is, she is she's probably the best magic DPS hero in the game right now by far. Let's take a look at how she does in this battle. And also, you have a bunch of other awakened heroes here, not including Zem because he's not awakened, but Ezio, who moved up to number 4. You have Cognac there, who is number 7. Dokras, the number 2 awakened hero, and Seraphine, the number 1 awakened hero in the game. And let's find out why. First of all, her energy regain is really one of the best energy regains in the game. She'll punch out a bunch of ultimates very quickly. She'll probably have maybe 3 to 4 ultimates in every battle, if the battle lasts that long. And as you can see in this battle, she is doing a lot of damage to these heroes. She's already on her 2nd ultimate here, as you can tell. So she's killed 2 heroes already that I've noticed. Here goes Ezio with his beastie ultimate, taking everybody out, and the battle is over. At this point, Dokras has not even used his ultimate yet, but now he gets a chance to, because Garrick, I guess, is still alive. But it won't be for long, because once you get hits here, it gets trapped by Dokras. That's another thing what Dokras is good at, because Dokras will trap your opponent. And check it out. Seraphine obviously does all of the damage. She's the #1 DPS hero in the game right now. Not only is she great when it comes to the arena and epic arena, she's also really good in Polaris, the flying prophecy pool hero. But all of a sudden now she has become really, really good, guys, in Hall of Legend. The new Hall of Legend for Kong, she's really good at that. She's also really, really good in Haruk Hall of Legend. So don't be shy in using her in your Hall of Legend quest. I love Seraphine. This is one of my favorite heroes right now. She not only looks beautiful, but she's very, very strong, alright? So I definitely recommend her, and this is my #1 awakened hero. So if you're not at level 90 yet, and you're thinking who you should go with first, this is the order that I would probably go with when I'm starting to awaken my heroes, alright? I'd go with Seraphine first, Dokraz, and move down the line in that order, because I'm telling you guys, you cannot go wrong with these heroes. Any one of them you get and awaken will be really, really good and help you out in your further adventures. So I think that'll be it for you for now, guys. I'm gonna end it off here. I hope you enjoy that. These heroes are all really good. It was really tough to go and choose which one, you know, you want to awaken first. But all I know is, no matter who you awaken first or last, as long as Lilith does not change Tarith's avatar, I'm good to go. That's all I'm asking for. Leave Tarith alone. Alright, guys, so that'll be it. I hope you enjoyed that. And Lilith, give Tarith an awakening, but leave her look alone. Anyways, let's end it off here. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Leave a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Soul Hunters. So then, have a good morning, good afternoon, and good night.